Of OCAmedia Sports. OCAmedia Sports presents Oregon Varsity Basketball.
Tonight, the Oregon Panthers take on
the Blackhawks of Fort Atkinson.
Welcome to a live broadcast of WIAA Division II Girls Varsity Basketball. Thank you for tuning in, whether you're on Spectrum Cable Channel 984 or if you're with us live on YouTube. I'm Sean Bull here with Travis Anderson, live in the Oregon O-Zone, and you're watching OCAmedia Sports. Tonight we've got the Oregon girls varsity team against the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks. It is the last game of the regular season. And, we've got ourselves a spectacle here tonight, Travis.
Yeah, Oregon always puts on a show. This girls team plays with a lot of energy. We've got the band here tonight and senior night here for the girls. So, it's going to be another great game for the Panthers tonight.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of every sort of element you could want in Panther fan service. We've got a Badger South matchup. We've got the band here to accompany them, at least for the first half. We've got senior night recognition. A lot of seniors this year. A lot of good contributions as far as that goes. Paul, your camera is
going up towards the ceiling. Yeah, Oregon coming off of that big closeout game the last time you and I were on the call.
I mean, they actually they weren't as affected by the snow closeouts as the boys were. So they've actually had a couple games in the interim since we've last seen them. Their last game was at Milton. The Panthers built an early lead over the Red Hawks and just kept rolling all the way through. Liz Ewell and Caitlin Shrimp led the Panthers in that game, scoring 15 and 11 points, respectively. So that game ended with Oregon 57 to Milton's 46. This puts the Panther girls at 13 and 8 overall and 7 and 6 within conference play. So, tonight they're finishing out their second run through the Badger South Conference, and I think we've got an interesting game on our hands.
Yeah, it should be good. It's good to hear that they won a road game. They've been kind of struggling on the road this season. Been better at home as far as away, but hopefully they can get a win tonight, build on that momentum going into the playoff time here.
Right. The Panthers are on a 3-win streak, if that counts for anything. So, they've certainly got all the opportunities in the world to keep building on that tonight. Fort Atkinson has only won one game this season. So, when they faced off back in January, the Panthers beat the Blackhawks 55-40. Fort didn't have any real standouts on offense. None of their players even cracked into the double digits.
Yeah, it sounds like just having a tough season for Fort Atkinson. So they're trying to build upon it a little bit. So, but you can never, you always got to worry about any opponent coming in. So hopefully Oregon doesn't take them lightly.
Right. Tonight it is senior night, so we've got quite a few seniors who are going to be recognized. And some just powerhouses of the Oregon's lineup.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Sedona Roberts, the first one that comes to mind right off the bat. She's kind of the anchor of the team as far as everything that they do on defense, rebounding, always having to take on the tough, big assignments for the other team. And then, Peyton Spildes finds herself in the rotation as well, too.
Yeah, she's had plenty of turns as guard on the Panthers, and, an energetic defensive player for sure.
Yep, exactly. I mean, and, Vanessa Goals contributes every single game. Jenna Stats. Going down on the list, Katie Isley and Megan Duff. So you get contributions from these seniors all over the board on this team.
Yeah, I mean, this is one, I think, of the bigger senior classes we've had in a few years. Last year was kind of light as far as the retiring teammates went, and there was only like 4 players in last year's senior roster or something like that. So, certainly it's not like there was no transition period, but the Panthers were able to kind of keep a lot of their momentum from the previous season and build forward. It'll be interesting to see as we progress here to see how the Panthers deal going forward with some of these holes that are going to be left in their lineup.
Yeah, we'll see what happens over the summer. People get a chance to improve upon their game, kind of change how the team is formatted. But these seniors getting their final run here at home, so this is a game you always remember.
Between the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks and your Oregon Panthers. Tonight is a special night as we recognize the senior class of the Oregon Panthers cheer team and girls basketball team. First, here are the senior members of this year's Oregon cheer team. She is the daughter of Corey Weaver and Dakota Farmer. Here is Ariana Farmer. She is the daughter of Mike Jared. Please welcome Bailey Jared. She is the daughter of Camille and Jeff Klon. Here is Annika Klon. And she is the daughter of Darcy and Dan Court. Please welcome Lauren Court. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 senior class of your Oregon cheer team. And now here are the senior players of the Oregon girls basketball team. The daughter of Julie and Chris Isley at guard, number 4, Katie Isley. The daughter of Tammy and Mike Stats, at guard, number 11, Jenna Stats. The daughter of Tiffany Score and Troy Spildy, at forward, number 14, Peyton Spildy. The daughter of Tammy and Doug Duff, at guard, number 22, Megan Duff. The daughter of Dawn and John Goltz, at guard, number 24, Vanessa Goltz. And the daughter of Paula and Jim Roberts, at forward, number 33, Sedona Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 senior class of your Oregon girls basketball team. We say goodbye tonight to all of these seniors who have, for the past 4 years, performed to the best of their abilities. These quality individuals have shown tremendous school spirit and have represented Oregon High School in a professional, positive, and respectful manner. Good luck to all of these seniors, and thank you for the many memories. Ladies and gentlemen, Fort Atkinson High School, Oregon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon Athletics Administrator Mike Carr, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, would you please rise, remove your hats, and join in singing our national anthem, presented tonight by the Oregon Varsity Band under the direction of Mr. Nick Lane. tonight's starting lineups for the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks. Starting at guard, a senior, number 1, Kat Brandel. At guard, a senior, number 4, Corinne Stoutenborough. Starting at guard, a freshman, number 10, Taylor Marquardt. At forward, a senior, number 22, Lexi Garant. And starting at forward, a freshman, number 30, Tyla Stouty. The Blackhawks are coached by Greg Riddell. And now for your Oregon Panthers! Starting at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 4, Katie Isley. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 11, Jenna Stats. At forward, a 5'6" senior, number 14, Peyton Spildy. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 22, Megan Duff. And starting at guard, a 5'5" senior, number 24, Vanessa Goltz. Your Panthers are coached by Adam Wamsley.
And with that, we are just about ready to tip off. In recognition of senior night, we've got all the seniors except Sedona Roberts on the starting lineup tonight.
Yeah.
So it's a nice thing to see for the Panthers. You know, just a little bit of recognition. Show some thanks for all that the seniors have contributed over the years, and switch up the starting line a little bit too. Why not?
Yep, exactly. Why not? Senior night, have some fun, and plus, all the teams make the playoffs. So
yeah,
even in any event, it's just
at this point, the game is sort of a formality. It's not like either of these teams are going to win the Badger South or anything at this point.
Yep.
But it's really just a friendly competition at this point.
Yeah, but just building momentum going into the playoffs, and got to give it up to your players on their last game here at the last home game for them.
Well, we do have another home game next week, but certainly of the regular season.
Yeah.
However that works out. Katie Isley shoots it off for a just short of a 3, but no good there. Score still 0-0.
Panthers in their 1-2-2 zone.
The Blackhawks now on the offense. Shot off from number 1. That's Kat Brandel.
Fun night having the cheer squad and the band here tonight too. That's fun.
Yeah, it's a nice combination as far as just representing a little bit of everything here tonight.
Yep. Goltz inside.
Goltz
draws the foul
around, and no basket, but an opportunity for 2 more shots right here. Looks like we've got some people from the Watertown varsity boys team that just finished up playing coming to join the Oregon student section. That's kind of fun.
Yep, coming to sit down, have a seat, talk to the team that they just played against. Watching the girls' game play.
And with that, 2 quick points off for Vanessa Goltz. Brandel thinking about it from the outside again.
Traveling called. Ball going to go back to Oregon.
Isley leading it off for the Panthers. Passes off to Goltz. right back to Katie Isley. Spildy off to Goltz again.
Spildy going to drive. They're going to call
Isley is
for the
called
travel.
on travel, yeah.
Just a little different lineup where you're seeing just not flowing the same without, the normal guards handling it. So.
No, certainly, yeah. It's not that it's hurting the Panthers all that much, but definitely there's not the offensive rhythm that we're used to seeing from what's definitely a far more well-oiled machine of the normal Panthers lineup.
Yep, exactly.
I think we take that for granted sometimes. It's not just the individual talent, but just that those starting 5 girls have played together for so long at this point.
Yep,
that there's
exactly.
like an extra element to it.
Yep, just the continuity of just knowing what you're supposed to do in your situation and kind of how to fill that role. Golds picks out stats on the ball. They're going to get her with the travel. Fort Atkinson coach kind of coaching up his players right now. They're still looking to get on the board here. Oregon sticking with that zone, kind of sliding around, match it up. She steps up and knocks down her first free throw, gets Fort Atkinson on the board.
Number 30, Tyla Stouty, a freshman for the Blackhawks team. Scores their first 2 points of the game. Yeah, it's certainly not senior night for the Blackhawks. They've got some seniors in their lineup, yes, but they also have 2 freshmen starting as well. So it's an interesting mix as far as Fort Atkinson's concerned.
Golds pulls down that rebound. Nice set up, drive, finds the hole, gets to the rim and finishes.
Vanessa Goltz certainly making the most of this change in lineup here.
Yep, coming out here attacking, trying to get on the board.
Shot off from Stouty, and there's another 2 for the Blackhawks.
Stouty for the Blackhawks, Golds for Oregon right now.
Yeah,
it's scoring.
With that, Megan Duff checks back out. Sedona Roberts substitutes in for her, keeping the senior theme going, at least for a little while longer.
Letting some of these seniors work here. Roberts rolling to the rim, nothing there off that screen. Spildy rolled. Gold's taking it, looking for the foul. I can really appreciate the Fort Atkinson's coach. I could hear that all the way up here. That makes it's kind of fun.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you don't need to hear it. He's got the hand gestures down too, to the point where you can just read him without any sound at all.
Yep, it would be fun. Just he's very animated.
Yeah, yeah. If we could only get a green screen behind him, and then just have him kind of in the corner of our broadcast at all
just
times,
so you could see it, like what's going on.
Yeah, he'd be like our sign language interpreter, sort of.
You get a feel for a sense of what's going on out there, even if you weren't listening to us, just from watching.
Fort Atkinson turns the ball over on travel.
Yep, Sedona closed out, forced the person trying to put the ball down, lifted her foot up and ahead of time. Roberts gets it across, just gets it through. Spildy from 3, couldn't get it in. They're going to get Sedona on the call.
Yeah.
And they're a little reaching. I thought it looked okay to me, but
the Blackhawks fans wanted to get Sedona earlier on a little bit of an over and back.
I didn't see it from up here. But
no, she had her feet planted on the right side, and she just kind of leaned over. She was fine. Yeah. She was fine.
Caitlin Shrimp and Liz Ewell and Izzy Peterson checking in for Oregon.
So this looks a little more like the lineup we're used to seeing at the beginning of games.
The standard starting lineup out here for the Panthers. Going to turn it up a little bit. 5-4 with 12 and 50 to go here in the first half.
Randall still looking for that three-pointer right out the top.
Yep. Oregon in this defense that they're playing, they're getting a little mixed up. I saw it earlier, even with the starters in this last possession. They're getting themselves out of position, trying to switch around a little bit. They're having a hard time matching up fully. So then next thing you know, someone gets open on Fort Atkinson. Fort's not knocking any of the shots down, but Oregon just kind of finding themselves in the wrong spot. Izzy Peterson knocking down the 3. This is one of those games, Oregon normally comes out and presses the whole game, and here we are sitting in a 1-2-2 zone the whole game so far with no pressure. So never know what the Panthers are going to do. Ewell going to get called. She got to the Fort Atkinson player's body before she got to the ball, so she protested it a little bit, but there's definitely some contact. Now, Carly Roberts checking in for Jenna Stats.
We've been seeing more and more of number 12, I think, as the season has progressed.
Yeah, she's definitely earned herself some more playing time. She's been, down the stretch here, really had some really good games here. Shrimp just about pulled that in, but just couldn't quite do it.
Lily Belzer inbounds for the Blackhawks. Outside to Brandel. And there is Marquardt with the shot. No good, but that's put up by Garant.
Yeah, she kind of stepped through and found her way. Sedona's open down low. She's going to take that the whole way and puts that in off the glass. Nice basket. Way to get aggressive and get right to the front of the rim.
11 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the half. Oregon up 4 points. 10 to Fort Atkinson 6.
Shrimp knocked that one out of her hands, out of bounds.
Going to call a quick timeout just to regroup. A little bit of a low-scoring game, you know. Oregon's not really looking to force that many turnovers, as it were. They're kind of letting the Blackhawks come to them, and so far they're staying on top. It's working for them.
Yeah, it's working. Oregon's got the lead. Fort Atkinson's not scoring too much. I'm just surprised. We had a couple of those games where Oregon was up by 40, 50 points in the games, and they kept the press on, the pressure on the whole game. And this game, they're just sitting back in that zone. Maybe they're just trying to work on that going into playoff time. Get used to that zone to sort of maybe combat against other opponents.
Yeah, I think, that's got a couple functions, right? Like you gotta get used to the new types of plays. and also you got to kind of preserve yourself for the postseason, right?
Yep.
Like if you're hoping to have some longevity in going late February into March, then you got to. I don't know. There's not much use in taking unnecessary risks in a game that doesn't really affect your standing.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Good time just to work on stuff. So.
Peterson keeping Brandel from driving. Brandel passes to Stouty. Over to Belzer. Stouty inside to Brandel. Blocked by Shrimpf.
Shrimpf with the block, tips it out. The Blackhawks coming down with these rebounds. Caitlin Shrimp pulls it in. Got Carly Roberts open in the corner. Is she going to take the three? Nope. She's going to look to drive. Wasn't there. Her sister grabs it, puts it back up. Gets the foul. Sedona knocks down that free throw. 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Oregon 11, Fort Atkinson 6. Thing went in and out. Sedona, we got a trap here in the corner.
There you go. You were wondering where that was.
Yeah. Liz kind of reaching in a little bit there instead of getting her feet, but we've got herself where she just couldn't quite get that steal. They're going to get Izzy Peterson with the reach or a bump. I couldn't quite tell what they were calling exactly, but.
Ball driven all the way back.
I find myself just tuning into the Fort Atkinson coach just for.
Yeah, man, I wish we had a shotgun microphone pointed right at the guy.
Yep, just. So if you're wondering why I was going quiet there for a second.
Yeah, me too. I just wanted to hear what
I wanted to hear. Brooklyn Kane checking in, finds herself a nice roll, finishing with the left hand.
Everybody's getting a little piece of the score tonight.
Yep. Yeah, normally Liz and Caitlin Shrimp are scoring a lot, and tonight I'm not sure if they're on the board yet, so it's good to see some of the other Oregon players. And Caitlin Shrimp right on cue gets a steal. She's going to take that in, finish with the left hand.
They're listening to you, Travis.
Yep.
Maybe you're louder than you realize.
Exactly.
You finally mastered it.
I don't know about that. I have a feeling I'm still pretty quiet. Everyone used to say you speak in monotone, and it's not something I think I'll be able to correct at this point. Sort of like in basketball, I could never dribble with my head up. Yeah, and even in rec league to this day, I still dribble with my head down.
Yeah. Speaking of your rec league, I was going to ask: is there a senior night for your league?
It should
I
be.
bet that's a lot different than what senior night means here.
Yeah, I'm closing in on it. So there's like a deviation. There's a 35 and under league, and then a 35 and older league.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna, I turned 34 this summer. So potentially next season, if I do play in the rec league next season, that's going to be my senior season as a young guy. And then I'll
no kidding.
be graduating on to the older league.
You going to keep going?
I don't know. It's been hard enough just to continue as it is. So it gets pretty embarrassing, actually. The longer I play, it's more as I can't do anything. So.
Yeah, I mean, the first time you get dunked on by, a guy with a side-along oxygen tank, it's
when I watch the younger kids out here flying around, I'm just like, man, I'm tired just watching it. So everything hurts a lot more too. So
Brandel goes up with it, and
Shrimp got a hand on the ball. Gold's going after it, scramble, rolling around. I don't know what they're going to call. Probably jump.
Oregon gets that possession back. Waiting for the substitution. Shrimp inbounds to Roberts. Carly Roberts passes it off to Liz Ewell, who is still looking for her first points, and she's got them.
Nice. With it being Valentine's Day, I had stuff prepared for my wife at home. So she was just messaging me that she got all the stuff. So,
oh, good.
Yep. Had to make sure to, kind of prep things ahead of time so I'd be clear to come here tonight on Valentine's night. So
Right.
If you listen to the playback, you young kids, because I know some of them listen to the playback, definitely make sure to be proactive about things, not reactive. That would be my word of advice for you. Katie Isley checking in. So we've got Kane, Roberts, Isley, Ewell, and Goltz out on the floor right now. Oregon 18-6. About 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Ewell for three, steps into it, just a bit outside.
Kane putting it back up, and that's her second score.
And Brooklyn Kane getting some scoring action here tonight, so Panthers coming out there. Well, they have been, but continuing their pressure D. Katie Isley playing center field right now.
Oregon fouls on Brooklyn King, her first, team's sixth. Now in for Fort Atkinson, Haley Haas. And in for Oregon, Peyton Spilkey.
All right, Carly Roberts bringing the ball up. Golt's going to drive. Ewell's top of the key, looking for her drive. Kind of lost the ball. Backside, Isley's going to be opening up right here across the way. For three. Oh, just in and out. Spieldy does a good job keeping it alive. Scramble in the corner. Going to call out of bounds for the Atkinson ball. I just can't help it. Every time I hear the Fort Atkinson coach, I just turn off my voice and start to listen.
It's riveting, isn't it?
It really is. I want, like you said, a mic down there. I just want to start broadcasting from the seat next to him.
Yeah.
Give me what are your thoughts on that last possession there?
Isley working her way out of some pressure. Ewell now taking it up for the Panthers. Kicks it over to Isley, who's out to Roberts. And into Isley, but kind of off her shins.
Yeah, I'm noticing Carly doesn't like to take a shot out, from range. She always kind of opts to drive to the rim. I don't know if that's something that she's just not confident in her three, or if that's just kind of what she likes to do.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little self-awareness if that's really her limitations at this point.
Yep. No, I can understand that. Doing a good job sliding feet, staying in front. Good finish for Fort Atkinson. Number 30's got herself a game here for Fort Atkinson.
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely like far and away the person with the most points out of anyone in this game so far. Yeah, I think, if you're a fan of Fort Atkinson or just trying to keep an eye on what's going on around the Badger South, you're going to be watching Tyler Stouty throughout the coming years.
Yep.
I mean, just a freshman. She's going to be around here for a while.
Yeah, Katie Isley just did a really nice job fighting for that ball, kept that possession alive for the Panthers, went up strong, couldn't quite finish, and then Ewell got another second chance opportunity to go up with it for the Panthers. But yeah, like you're saying, with her being a freshman, so Fort Atkinson, you're going to see her for a couple more years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part will be interesting. We follow the Panthers, but then to kind of also sort of follow the other teams. Not as much, obviously, but just over the years coming in with.
You do get kind of a sense of it, though. You do it for long enough, and you start to kind of tangentially follow the careers of all these other players around the Badger South as well. Ooh, a slip up, and Liz Ewell's going to try to make the most of it.
She takes the whole way, couldn't quite finish.
Yeah, there's some opposition from Brandel there, and just kind of rolled the wrong way. Five minutes and 10 seconds left. Fort Atkinson on the offensive, but they're down by 10 points. Stouty looks to shoot, and she's got it again.
Timeout. It's on the floor. Fort Atkinson hanging around. Oregon's got an 8-point lead. 4:54 to go. Oregon still feels like they're in control of this game just because Fort Atkinson's, really having a hard time having success scoring the basketball. But, again, this is one of those games you just don't want to leave the opponent that opportunity to make a run.
Right. I mean, as far as that goes, Fort Atkinson scoring. Their point guard, Kat Brandel, number 1, 1 point. That's just been off a free throw.
Okay.
Lexi Grant, number 22, 2 points. Just kind of snuck one in there. And then, Stouty, 9 points. That's the rest of the team's score.
Yeah.
So, the Panthers managed to shut her down at any point, then the Blackhawks are really going to be in trouble.
Yeah, scouting report right now for Oregon is pretty simple. Stop Stouty from making shots, and this will be over pretty quick. Duff making her return to the lineup here for Oregon. Peterson bringing the ball up.
I don't know if they... Peterson driving in.
You're going to call it on the floor before the shot goes up there.
Kicked out to Megan Duff for 3, and it's just off the rim.
Oregon cheer section. Cheering, block that shot. Let's go, Oregon, block that shot. Caitlin Shrimp obliges, almost gets a tip on it. Off the front of the rim, she grabs it, brings it up, sets the screen. If she rolled to the hoop, nope, not going to do that. For 3. There it is. It's good to see because the last 2 home games they did, Caitlin was really struggling from outside of just the layup range. So good to see that shot falling down for her. You can always count on her for steals and getting to the rim, but sometimes it was the last couple games, it was just a struggle for her from the field. Panthers doing a good job closing out on contesting these shots. Sedona comes down with the rebound. Ooh, look at the outlet for Caitlin. Caitlin had the shoulder turn, wasn't able to get it. Duff driving in. Sedona for 3. Just off. Peterson gets the rebound. They're going to call it on the floor. Brindley Hall for Oregon set to check in.
Hall taking the place of Megan Duff. Peterson, first shot bounces.
Fort Atkinson kind of tipped it out of bounds and then kind of gave up on that, that rebound. I think they kind of were more just frustrated with themselves on that one.
Shrimp looking for her outlet, finds Stats up top. Sedona kicks it to Brindley Hall. Sedona around and up and in.
Count it. She was looking for the foul, frustrated, but hey, she made the shot. Going to the free throw line. You know, the last few games, Sedona hasn't really looked to score too much, and tonight she's coming out attacking, so it's good just to see those kind of things.
Free throw goes errant, but Oregon still more than doubling Fort Atkinson's score with 3 minutes left in the half. Kaylee Haas passes over to Haley Miles. Jenna Stats taking a rest. Haley Miles shot bounces. Liz Ewell working it up quickly, but that's taken away by the Blackhawks. Forced to stop up, but not quickly enough. Called for the travel. Carly Roberts back in the game and at point guard once again. Shrimp from the same spot for three. No good this time.
Just off the mark on that one, unfortunately. A little too much on it.
Just a miscommunication on the pass there. Ball going back to Oregon.
Oh, changed their mind. Going back to Fort Atkinson. They're saying it got tipped. I couldn't tell if it did. I saw the hand go in there, but I didn't see if the ball actually got tipped or not. Fort Atkinson in a stack play right here. Let's see what they do.
Haas, short pass over to Marquardt. Marquardt's shot bounces. Liz Ewell taking it back quickly for the Panthers. Looking to drive herself, finds the open side, and it's just going to roll out. Shrimp finds herself with the ball now.
Fort Atkinson holds strong on that possession. Was able to get it right out of Shrimp's hands. minute and a half to go here in the first half.
And Marquardt unable to score on the last possession, but she gets her redemption right there.
Yep. Rolled to the rim, was able to finish that layup strong. Nice breakdown by Roberts. Looking for the foul, not there. Sedona tied up. Carly Roberts was looking for the foul, did not get it. Ewell's looking to jump on any of these open passes. He's got a couple of them tonight, but just coming up a little short on a few of them.
Tipped. Sedona's trying to get the ball back, but ultimately Stouty comes up with it. "35 seconds left to play. Fort Atkinson trying to make something happen here. Yeah, that was going to be a travel.
Yep.
Sedona inbounds to Carly. The Panthers have 30 seconds left to play. Hoping for one more good shot. Jenna Stats waiting in the corner just in case. It was wide open, actually. But Brindley Hall's going to take it.
Just couldn't quite knock that one down.
So that'll take us into the second half. Oregon easily leading Fort Atkinson 25-14 so far. Scores all over the place. No real standout as far as the Panthers are concerned. Fort Atkinson, on the other hand, led in scoring by freshman Tyler Stouty, and the Panthers otherwise pretty much shutting down on any attempt by the Blackhawks to get something going.
Yeah, Oregon in control. Fort Atkinson's kind of hanging in there a little bit, but just not going to be enough offensive firepower from Fort Atkinson. Oregon should be in control of this game the rest of the night. Big senior night, so we're getting to see a lot of the seniors get extra playing time that we don't normally get to see.
Yeah, we've got a nice atmosphere here tonight. Some fans coming out to support all the seniors and the girls. We got the band, we got the cheerleaders, we got a little bit of everything, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to take a little bit of a break right quick here. Our live stream is not stopping, so don't go anywhere. We've got another exciting half coming right up. You're watching OCAmedia Sports.
This program is made possible with the funding from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Toro Horse Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts. Located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon. Offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soup and salads, along with hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheese. Please visit our sponsors and be sure to thank them for supporting OCAmedia Sports broadcasts of Panther Athletics. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Drop us a note at OCAmedia.com. You are watching Panther Athletics, on OCAmedia. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Send us your game day photos. Use hashtag OCAGameDay.
Stoughton Hospital has 2 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. One right in Stoughton Hospital and the other in Oregon. Open till 11 p.m. in Stoughton and 10 p.m. in Oregon. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care, close to home.
At Oregon Community Bank, our purpose for over 38 years has been to serve our customers. Our goal is to help them improve their financial lives with innovative banking products and services, coupled with unparalleled customer service. Doing banking the right way, bringing our skills and expertise to improved financial stability to individuals and businesses is how we have grown. We call this Feel Good Banking. So give us a call. Drop into one of our convenient branches or connect online at OregonCommunityBank.com. Feel good about banking again.
At Stoughton Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Services, we know the value of teamwork and will provide you the personalized care you need for successful recovery with 2 convenient locations. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care, close to home.
Thank you for the hydration station.
Thank you for the new soccer bags.
Thank you for the scorer's table.
Thank you, boosters.
program is made possible with the funding from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Torhorse Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts, located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon. Offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soup and salads, along with hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheese. Please visit our sponsors and be sure to thank them for supporting OCAmedia sports broadcasts of Panther Athletics. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Drop us a note at OCAmedia.com. You are watching Panther Athletics on OCA Media. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Send us your game day photos. Use hashtag OCA Game Day.
And welcome back, folks. We are just about to start the second half of this live broadcast of the girls' Panther varsity basketball game. I'm Sean Bull. Travis Anderson is up here in the booth with me. You're watching OCA Media Sports. The girls are going up against the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks and doing just fine for themselves at the moment, at least. It's senior night, and we're back to the starting lineup of all seniors for tonight's lineup.
Seniors all out on the floor again. We've got so it's fun to see. This is a fun senior night, going through the senior program here in front of me a little bit.
Every year they put together a little booklet of facts about the players. They all have to fill out a sheet and stuff. It's kind of fun, see what get a little glimpse into the personalities of each of the players off the court. And
I'm reading through what everyone's planning to do at school next year, so it's kind of always cool to see that stuff.
Yeah, a lot of big plans. Some similarities I was noticing.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm seeing a lot of minoring in Spanish coming up.
At least 3 of the senior girls have a minor in Spanish somewhere planned in their future. Yeah. So it's interesting, I guess the Oregon high school Spanish program is really starting to work well.
Yeah, definitely. The only Spanish I know, and my wife hates it when I say it, is only from what Rob Gronkowski said after winning the Super Bowl. So the only Spanish I know is that "Yo soy fiesta," which is even that is incorrect. But
it is. Katie Isley starts off the second half with the score. Oregon now up 27 over Fort Atkinson 16.
Now in for Oregon, Sedona Roberts.
Tying into the Spanish theme, I guess. Katie Isley reports her favorite food is tacos.
I was going to say, I saw that, yeah. Definitely. I'm a big taco fan, so that's, I love Qdoba or Chili's tacos even.
I haven't had a taco in a very long time. I feel like I'm missing out. I mean, yeah. I know how good they are. I just haven't sought them out in quite a while.
Well, I think that's because we need to get OCA needs to get sponsored by a taco place.
Senior Peppers, where are you at?
Exactly. Senior Peppers, if you guys are listening to this stream, get on board with this OCA Media thing. This is...
Spildy snuck one in there while we were extolling the merits of Mexican food.
Yep. Megan Duff's favorite food is pasta.
All right. Very respectable.
Vanessa Goltz is a sushi fan. Sedona Roberts also likes sushi as her favorite food.
Huh.
So those two will both also be getting minors in Spanish. So sushi,
interesting parallels
Spanish.
there. Yeah. Yeah.
So
very world-wise perspectives there. I've never tried sushi.
Oh yeah, you should sometime.
Really? It's just the concept doesn't sound good. Like everybody says it's great, but like I hear what the concept is, and I'm like, really? That's a delicacy? Okay, whatever. I guess I have to go for it at some point.
It's definitely something you should try. Peyton Spildy's favorite is her dad's chili, and Jenna Stats is smoothies.
All good answers. Yeah. Quick shot off, a long two from Lily Belzer. Well, we can definitely hear the Fort Atkinson coach now that we got our natural sound mic turned up. Whew. Yeah, he's coming in hot in my left ear.
Yep.
You almost got to talk over him just to drown him out a little bit.
Drown it out a little bit.
We don't need a third commentator that bad. Fort on offense now, but they kind of lose it a little bit.
Yep. Stats diving to the ground.
Now in for Oregon is
29-18, 14 minutes and 26 seconds to go here in the second half. Oregon with a commanding lead in this second half. So Fort Atkinson struggling really to get anything going on the offensive end. Oregon, not having the huge scoring night for them either.
Right. Yeah. See, that's the thing is that they've just managed to keep the Blackhawks at bay is more what's happening. Like 11 points in some games is almost nothing as far as the lead goes, but not this game. Well, there goes another three-point basket out of the Blackhawks.
I've noticed with this Panther squad is they can get in these grind-out games where, it's a low-scoring game. It's almost like they match their opponent almost, They're capable. We've seen them score 80-plus points in big games. So a lot of contact going on down low right now.
It's kind of like me in the badminton class I'm taking this semester. I feel like, I don't know, like just depending on who I'm playing, like sometimes
you can rise to the occasion.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, like almost as good as the best player in class if I'm playing them. But like, I get into like a more casual match and I'm like just like missing constantly. I don't know what happens.
Might have to get you see a sports psychologist.
I got some sort of mental block or something.
No, I know what you mean though. It's just that it makes you relax a little bit. Next thing you know, like wait, why is this going on?
Fort Atkinson fouls on Lexi Garrett, her first, team's second.
While we're doing that, I'm going to read out the fun facts about our seniors.
Sure, go for it.
Megan Duff's fun fact is, I am always laughing. Katie Isley's fun fact is, I've never broken a bone.
Brooklyn Kane driving for the Panthers. Isley underneath. Trying to get that rebound.
Tough rebounds down there going.
Fort comes up with it.
Vanessa Gold's fun fact, I've played violin since the 4th grade. Fun fact, Sedona Roberts, I love iced coffee. Peyton Spildy is obsessed with shoes and iced vanilla bean coconut milk lattes.
Peyton got a little more specific than Sedona did.
And Jenna Stats, fun fact, she's allergic to ranch dressing. Still. As I continue to roll through the senior program for tonight. It's one of these fun nights. It's senior night. Should I be reading through the program on air? Not necessarily, but hey, it's a senior night. It's for fun.
Not everybody gets to come here and get one of these programs. So
exactly. It kind of really
sprinkle these insights in.
Brings out the personality with these, So one of the questions that the players were asked is if they could trade any places with anyone, who would it be? I pretty much only knew 2 of the people that said they would trade with. So
yeah,
I was like, I don't know what's going on here.
You're getting to that. You're getting to that point. I saw Megan Duff said she'd trade places with another Megan, the now princess of one. I don't know what the exact. I don't know how the royal family works in England.
Multiple players hitting the deck there. So there was big collisions. Like four players hit their deck. I was like, oh boy. But hopefully everyone's okay out there. But yeah, she said she would trade places with Meghan Markle. And that's where I don't know who that is. So
yeah, unfortunately, my parents have the Today Show on when I'm getting ready for school. So sometimes I have to sit through news about what's going on with England's royalty. So you hear names like this go through every once in a while.
Gotcha. Izzy Peterson with a nice drive, laid it up off the glass.
Garrett passes off to Stouty. Drive herself, Sedona kind of keeping her contained. Garrett driving under the hoop, blocked.
Nice block by Shrimp.
Garrett takes it from halfway instead.
Both the Roberts sisters boxing out. This is one of those things that I'm sure they have an understanding of it, but for the Roberts sisters, it's kind of one of those last times you get to play together in a competitive environment on the court at the same time. So
yeah,
this is kind of a cool moment to see just from a family perspective here. And
yeah, just this is the 1 year where they kind of coincide on varsity, and that's it's been a really cool thing to see. Just kind of the interplay between them, because it's not like they're built exactly the same either. They serve very different functions at this point on the Panthers team, and so it's cool to see them really working to each other's strength and kind of adding that.
Exactly. Feeding off each other's energy on top of that. And you sort of see Sedona kind of, as her time here at Oregon kind of comes to a close, but her sister's starting to kind of step in and kind of not take over, but kind of replace her, if you will.
In some ways, certainly, yeah. Liz Ewell switches in for the Panthers. Ford Atkinson starts it off here. 10 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Ewell on the steal. Ends up in the visiting parents section. Blackhawks looking to pass. Blocked with the foot by Ewell. This time, Fort Atkinson finds Taylor Marquardt, who will start it off for the Blackhawks. Kaylee Haas takes a minute, pulls up and delivers the ball right into the hands of Shrimp. Carly Roberts takes it the rest of the way.
Yeah, Shrimp with the steal, throws it up ahead, yeah. And Carly tracked that down, finished with the layup. Sedona with this. Oh.
Guess they got Sedona.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave that one as a questionable call. She had knocked the ball out clean, and then they got tangled up and fell over, and she got called for the foul. So, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Oh, going in for another. Roberts a little off balance, couldn't quite come down with that one. She rolled her ankle on that play a little bit. She's shaking it quite a bit.
10 minutes left to go. Oregon up 14 points now. Schrimpf drives along the baseline, kicks it out to Peterson, who's going to come in from the other side. Get an opportunity for two.
Fort Atkinson fouls on Haley Haas. For second, teams 4. Izzy Peterson at the line, shooting 2.
Goltz and Spildy ready to check in here. Let's see what else I can take a look here in the old senior book here.
Also in for Oregon, Vanessa Goltz.
So, Sean, would you like some parting words of wisdom from our seniors?
Absolutely. Right. Can always use that.
Yep, I like these. Don't take anything for granted. These 4 years go by really fast. Enjoy them while they last. Don't wish away all the practices. Time goes by fast these 4 years, and you'll miss them when it's over. High school goes by as fast. Enjoy it, and don't take anything for granted. Everything happens for a reason.
All right, that one I can identify with. The rest of those are kind of aimed more at the students of OHS.
Yep. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just have fun. So just some positive notes from our seniors here.
Yeah.
From this team.
As far as I know, those were all original quotes. Yep. Not like lifted song lyrics or anything, which nothing wrong with that. But like, it's kind of cool, you know, if you can say that you authored your own wise parting words.
Yep. 5-second call. Or did they get? Oh, I thought they were going to say there was a timeout for a sec. Fort Atkinson coach went from being animated to kind of just taking a seat now. I think he's letting this one play out. Ewell from deep, just a little short stats and the nice rebound. Can't put up the reverse. Spildy getting fouled, shooting 2.
Fort Atkinson fouls on Tyler Scouty, for second, teams 5th. Peyton Spildy at the line, shooting 2.
Peyton Spildy goes for her second shot here. And this one's going to go out. Peyton's favorite basketball memory is dancing in the locker room, getting Starbucks before games, and beating Monroe. Beating Monroe is an addition to several of the players' favorite memories.
Yeah.
This year. As I think Sedona calls out on her page, beating Monroe for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah, it was a pretty big moment for them.
Yeah, we got to see that live. That was a very exciting game for sure.
Tyler Scouty, for third,
Panthers right back to the free throw line. Carly Roberts this time. First one of those is going to bounce.
Carly steps up here for the second one. Not able to knock it down. Got a trap over in the corner. Might have ourselves a turnover.
Roberts keeps the ball in play, but it goes to the Blackhawks. But now, off the fingers of Taylor Marquardt.
Carly really dove for that one. You know, it looked like the Fort Atkinson player was going to let it go out of bounds. I don't know if she got tipped by an Oregon player, and that's why she kind of pulled up at the last sec. But Carly seems to be okay. But that was quite the crash she took over there. Goltz looking for it that whole way there. Gets the foul.
Fort Atkinson foul is on Kaylee Haas, her third, team 7. Vanessa Goltz at the line, shooting 2.
Goltz hits that free throw.
She is now 3 for 4 free throws on the night. Good block by Goltz.
Substitution wave. Sedona Roberts checking in with Caitlin Shrimp and Izzy Peterson coming in.
Haas. And Marquardt's shot doesn't quite make it. Ball's going back to the Panthers. So with this possession, the Panthers could get themselves in a 20-point lead over the Blackhawks.
Yep.
Just slowly stretching this lead out.
Stretching it out. Oregon not scoring a ton, but Stats going to get ourselves a layup opportunity. Finishes. But, Fort Atkinson just not able to quite really get much to go in on the offensive end. So, Sean, I don't know what I'm going to do without you tomorrow night. It's going to be weird.
I'm sure you and Mr. Erickson will have a grand old time. Certainly the atmosphere will be supportive. You'll have probably the band of cheerleaders again.
I'll figure something out along the way. I had to go solo one night, and I think I just kind of called the action the entire time and did like one live read, and that was it.
Yeah, that's about how it goes sometimes.
I think when it went to halftime, I pretty much went like the score is, X and Y, and we'll be back. I didn't offer a whole lot as far as breakdown of what was going on.
Looks like we are getting a line change. All seniors for the most part, and Brooklyn Kane.
Yep, Kane coming in. It's cool seeing the pictures of them when they're, really young. I mean, when you get to be my age, everyone's really young.
Yeah.
At the high school level. But
sure.
I can appreciate seeing the young faces as opposed to like the younger faces.
It's cool to get the prom picture of them all like in the same.
Yeah, you get to see them outside
too.
of like a athletic kind of thing, and
yeah. Megan Duff looking to pass, finds a way over to Spildy, who's going to go for 3, and the shot is just short. Panthers on the defensive now. Goltz kind of caught up. Taylor Marquardt likely going to get to shoot. Marquardt makes her second shot. And the Panthers facing pressure now.
Kane dribbling across. You know, Kane with the seniors moving on, she's going to definitely see quite an increased role next season. Like when we were talking about that earlier, some players that are now this season's still not over, but Sean and I have kind of just been projecting a little bit moving forward how things are going to change for next season as well.
Right. I mean, with Stats and Roberts moving on, I mean, that's 2 spots on the starting lineup that are going to be critical to fill, and it'll be interesting to see how Coach Walmsley attempts to fill those out. Because there's not like obvious options. We were kind of discussing this last year too, like with there's never, or at least rarely, obvious options with just players who have basically the exact same playing style and just happen to be a couple years younger to fill in the spots of the team that are missing, you know? So
yeah, you never know what's going to happen. Some players may decide they don't want to play anymore, or maybe you have 4 or 5 guards and you don't want to start 4 or 5 guards, and so you just never know projecting. And then, you know, there's just who improves over the summers, things like that. So
yeah, I mean, that is a huge boost you can get, you know, from your junior to senior year. Just the amount of confidence and the feeling that, you know, this is a big milestone. You want to really just leave it all on the court, so to speak. So you never know who could potentially shoot up in their senior year.
Travel. Yeah, exactly. It'll be interesting to see. You know, my first year doing some announcing with you too. Like this senior class is like my first senior class in announcing. So
right,
I kind of remember this team. It'll be interesting to see. You know, moving on to next season. You know, the girls teams. You know, we try to have like a girls game in the alumni tournament, but we've always had like a hard time getting players to fill it. We've had it a few years.
Not many returning alumni girls.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. Yeah, we've got 15 to 16 boys teams every year, and the girls teams we really struggle to get 1 or 2 teams.
Huh. That's interesting.
And part of it may be too, just with like, you know, we're all like, you know, my friend and I that run the alumni tournament. We're, you know, 30-year-old men at this point. I don't have a lot of connections with the younger girl, you know, female base for basketball.
Right. I mean, you'd think statistically, though, it's not like all of the Oregon girls basketball players just like leave town and never come back. You know?
And part of the alumni tournament, it's not even. It's fun about it. You didn't even have to play basketball. It's literally just, it's kind of more.
Oh, it's just any alumni of the school.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of.
Oh, okay.
Since basketball classes. Like, for example, you've got 6 girls on this team. It's really
right. That makes more sense as far as like filling out a bunch of teams.
Yeah, basically, it's just hey, get whoever you can get from your
right,
your thing and your class and put a team together.
Oh man.
We could suit you up, Sean.
Yeah, get Johnny and I like actually out on the court.
It couldn't be any different than me.
Be like a reunion of our. I think the last time both of us played was 8th grade. So
there you go. Last year, Dan Dean called one of my games and was basically making fun of my bald spot and how slow I was moving out there the whole time. I was like, "Thanks, Dan." Yeah, definitely. If there's any former Panther girls players out there listening, anyone knows how to get a hold of them, we'd definitely like to get more of the female past Panthers out here.
Yeah, that'd be really good to be able to get that done. You know, maybe we'll have to leave the alumni tournament organizers' email in like the description of this YouTube video.
Right.
After we're done, we can edit it. While we're plugging things, I suppose I should mention that girls' soccer season is right around the corner. As much as it doesn't seem like it with all the snow we have outside, we're going to be getting the girls back out on Huntoon Field soon enough.
Brindley Hall with the drive, looking for the foul, got hit in the face, didn't get the call though.
So with that, you know, if you're a fan of OCAmedia basketball, and you've got some connection to Oregon soccer, especially girls soccer, it would be really cool if we could get you to try out announcing. It's real low stakes. There's no contract or anything like that. You just show up and have fun and try to announce. And we need to keep growing our pool of announcing talent. You can find our contact information on OCAmedia's website, just OCAmedia.com. If you're at all interested, I would love to hear from you. You know, no broadcast experience necessary.
Yeah, Sean, next year, I want you to handle like the girls' volleyball assignments next season too. That would be interesting to see. Have you challenge that? Cover boys soccer, girls volleyball next year.
Yeah. I should learn a new sport to call.
Just have you cover all of it.
I'm telling you, I could do track. It might not be live, but we could do something
we could
like
record
that.
And kind of edit it down a little bit. Beloyer with the drive, passes out to a Hall. Hall fires, unable to get that. Emily Stats with the rebound, but I'm not sure what the call on the court is.
Megan Duff kicks it over to Brindley Hall. Nedelkoff now with the ball. A lot of cross-court passing. Nedelkoff going to drive, kicks it out to Duff for 3, and it rolls out.
Looks good. Hall hauls it in. I've been waiting to say that for a couple weeks ago. I said it accidentally a few weeks ago. I couldn't get over how bad it was, and I'm like, I got to do it again.
Ooh, Hall going for it again.
Call it for a travel there. KT Schwass checking in. Yeah, it was one of those moments I didn't mean to say it, and I was like, hauls it in, and I just kind of shook my head just in disappointment over that one. I was like, oh, bad call by me on that one. Nedeljkov locking down a defense right here, moving the feet.
Less than a minute left to go.
Fort Atkinson just hasn't been able to find, much success on the offensive end tonight.
Schwass kicks it over to Stats. Finds his way to Nedeljkov. He's going to get tripped up.
Both teams playing hard to the end here.
Fort Atkinson fouls on Jackie Jensen, first team's night. Jalen Nedeljkov at the line, she 1 and 1.
Bloyer had to go off her hand out of bounds. It's going to be Fort Atkinson ball. 34 seconds left. Oregon looking to close this game out.
Kaylee Miles trying to get past Brindley Hall. Hall gets the ball down. 10 seconds left to play. Nedeljkov now passes it off to Bloyer. Over to Schwass. Panthers have to shoot soon or just hold it down. Nedeljkov puts it up, but that's not going to go. Oregon ends this game 45 over Fort Atkinson's 26. So, that was the last game of the regular season. Next Friday, the 22nd, the girls will be here again, playing in the WIAA Regional. They'll be facing the DeForest Norskis, and, it looks like a really good matchup, a nice, even sort of thing. So you're definitely not going to want to miss any of that. We'll be covering that next Friday with our full multi-camera crew, so you just tune in at the normal 7 o'clock time. In the meantime, tomorrow, if you're craving some Panther basketball action, you can watch the boys at 7. They'll be taking on the Stoughton Vikings right here in the O-Zone. Again, we will have our multi-camera crew for a Friday Night Live. I won't be here, but Travis will be just covering it, and he'll be doing great.
Oh,
I will be watching from Minnesota, so it'll be fun.
I'm going to turn up the heat here in the O-Zone tomorrow.
Definitely.
It's going to be a show.
Definitely do that.
Much,
yeah.
So.
I want you to organically scream once. Well, from myself, from Travis Anderson, from everyone here in the OCA crew, thank you all for tuning in, and good night. You're watching OCAmedia Sports.
This program is made possible with the funding from our generous sponsors. Oregon Community Bank, Feel Good Banking, the Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community. The Oregon School District, actively building competence, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today. Check out OregonBoosters.com for details. Stoughton Hospital, Oregon Urgent Care and Sports Medicine Clinic. Trusted care close to home. Torhorse Insurance, your hometown insurance agency that's doing big things. Sonny's Kitchen, serving great coffee, delicious home-cooked meals, and award-winning desserts. Located in the heart of Oregon. Oregon Tax and Accounting, serving the Oregon community since 2001. See Jim for all your small business and personal tax services. Firefly Coffee House and Artisan Cheese in the heart of downtown Oregon. Offering fresh bakery, daily lunch specials, soup and salads, along with hand-selected small batch Wisconsin cheese. Please visit our sponsors and be sure to thank them for supporting OCAmedia sports broadcasts of Panther Athletics. We'd love to have you as a sponsor. Drop us a note at OCAmedia.com. You are watching Panther Athletics on OCA Media. Be sure to like us on Facebook. Send us your game day photos. Use hashtag OCA Game Day.
Stoughton Hospital has 2 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. One right in Stoughton Hospital and the other in Oregon. Open till 11 p.m. in Stoughton and 10 p.m. in Oregon. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care, close to home.
At Oregon Community Bank, our purpose for over 38 years has been to serve our customers. Our goal is to help them improve their financial lives with innovative banking products and services, coupled with unparalleled customer service. Doing banking the right way, bringing our skills and expertise to improve the financial stability to individuals and businesses is how we have grown. We call this Feel Good Banking. So give us a call. Drop into one of our convenient branches or connect online at OregonCommunityBank.com. Feel good about banking again.
At Stoughton Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Services, we know the value of teamwork and will provide you the personalized care you need for successful recovery with 2 convenient locations. Stoughton Hospital, trusted care, close to home.